Thank you very much for coming and a good
Hello.
afternoon. Hope you're keeping warm.
Yes, it's very warm. Very warm. Are you cold?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh,
must
I don't know
confess.
anymore. Is it cold? Is it hot? I don't know.
You don't really feel the temperature.
No, I don't feel the temperature.
Oh.
No idea, really. Part lizard, my husband says.
I'm sorry, it's...
Part lizard, he says. He says I'm part lizard.
Oh, your husband
My
thinks
husband says I'm part lizard.
you're part lizard because the... Oh, I see.
I can't feel the temperature. It's just all... Yeah. Cold-blooded, he said. I'm not cold-blooded. I'm a very warm person, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what he means. He does a lot of online stuff. He's into these conspiracy theories, though, so...
Oh, I see. Yes.
Which is a bit worrying, don't you think?
Well, I mean, to each their own. We all have our own ideas about life and...
See, that's the
where it comes
trouble,
from.
really. It's not really about me. It's about my husband, because he... Now, I'm joking about the part lizard thing, but am I? Because he seems to actually think it's true.
You really believe your husband believes you're partly a lizard?
Yes.
And how long has he had these beliefs?
Just the last couple of months.
Is there any particular evidence he cites for you being...
He says
Reptile.
I am cold and I am not very nice to him sometimes, and that he reckons that at the corner of my eye, at the corner of his eye, that sometimes he thinks that my tongue goes out and laps up flies.
Flies?
Yes, he says that.
How... I mean, has your husband any other ideas that you find unusual?
He is, he says he's a wizard.
Uh-huh. What does he actually work at?
He's a computer programmer.
Ah, that explains a great deal.
Does it?
That's the joke.
Is it a joke?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not really sure. That's another thing, my husband says, you don't get jokes, Louise. You don't get jokes. I do get jokes, I just don't get his jokes. Or your jokes by the same bit. Anyway, he thinks that I'm a lizard.
And this worries you?
It does worry me because I'm not a lizard.
Of course. Of course. Your husband strikes me as a man who could do with a few sessions himself. He has some very
Yes,
old
I think that
ideas.
he probably could.
Yes, that's quite interesting.
Isn't it though?
Yes.
Very.
But why are you here rather than him?
I'm here because I don't know what to do about it, really.
I would recommend a course of treatment. I think you should definitely come and speak to me or a
I
healthcare
think it's
professional.
not my problem, yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a lizard, am I?
No, absolutely not. No.
Not a lizard.
No, you're not a lizard. Do you find yourself beginning to believe that what he's saying is actually true?
He is slightly getting to me.
Yes.
He says it a lot.
Yes.
And he comes up with things, he goes, look, this is proof you're a lizard. I go, it's not proof that I'm a lizard, John. It's proof that you've read too many things on the internet. But he's not really having it, and it's starting to get to me. Really. And I'm beginning to think that he believes it too much. That
I
he
think
really
you're right.
believes it.
Yes.
And if he thinks I'm a lizard, and what's he going to do? Is he going to try and kill me or something? That's what I'm worried about, really. And I'm starting to think, oh no, what if I am a lizard? What if he's right? Because do I do any lizardy things? Do I stick out my tongue? No, I don't think so. Have I got skin that flakes off and gets replaced every couple of weeks? No, I don't think so. Do I...
You're beginning to actually wonder if there's any depth
Yes,
in
if
this.
there's any truth in this. I'm not a lizard, am
You're
I?
not a lizard. I can assure you that
It's
you
not
are a normal
reassurance that
adult
it's not
woman.
me.
You are not a
I'm
lizard,
not a
and
lizard.
I feel you've spent a substantial amount of time with a man who
Too
has you
much time with him.
sharing his own projections.
Delusions.
That's correct. Yes.
Because I don't want to be a lizard.
I would suggest you send him to a healthcare professional or myself. I think somebody
Sure.
needs to discuss the issue with him.
With him, yes.
Does he make you wear any funny outfits or he's any peculiar
No,
food?
he doesn't want me to be a lizard, obviously.
Oh,
He thinks I'm going to take over the world. I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
yes.
Because, I mean, he showed me this stuff, and these lizard people that are going to take over the world. It's not me.
This is on the
Quite
computer?
powerful, yeah. There's lizard people, which he says is true. That most of the heads of state are lizard people.
wearing outfits to disguise
Wearing
the
outfits
being
to disguise it.
lizards.
Yes, the
Yes.
fact that they're lizards.
I
That's what he
see.
thinks. That's what he
Yeah.
really thinks. And he's got me thinking it too, because he's going on about it all the time.
Right. I think that we really have finished because you really don't need therapy.
No, that's what I
But
said.
the trauma and the sheer shock of having a
It
husband who behaves like
is.
this
It's
is quite
traumatic,
substantial.
isn't it? Yes, I just need to leave him.
You find it quite worrying.
That's what I think.
I don't know about leaving him, but I certainly think you should bring him to a healthcare professional.
Sure.
I would be glad to speak to him and to get some kind of appraisal of what was actually happening with this man.